Hey! Welcome back to another reaction to One Ok Rock. And we're starting with a lie because this one says I was king. But if Taka is saying it, then it's a lie because he is still king. Got it? Fans will agree. Anyway, jokes aside, you were requesting a specific version of this song. Namely, the Orchestra Japan tour. Now, have I heard an orchestra version before? I don't think so. At least not from One Ok Rock. I have heard and listened to We Are, the FES 18 version, which was a large choir. I'm still convinced that it's a choir, but the video is not out yet, so you weren't able to correct me. By the way, sorry for that. No idea when it's coming out. This song is called I Was King. Let's go. Oftentimes it feels like a movie is starting when I'm watching a live version of any song. There he is, Tomoya, one of the best drummers in the world.
Raise your hands! This section is called I Was King! When I was king.
That is beyond epic.
We said tonight, no going back.
Okay, learning the chants.
Seems right. Stuck in the past.
Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. I have to stop sometimes for copyright reasons, but I wanted to say something anyway. I learned that most of the background vocals, actually, I saw that, but I read the Wikipedia article since my last One Ok Rock reaction, and apparently the bassist does most of the background vocals. So I'm going to watch that specifically this time, whenever I see him singing. Was the entire concert done with the orchestra in the background? It must be, right? Otherwise, it would take ages between the songs to build up, let the people come up on stage and then go down again. Which leads me to the question, could I not just react to the entire orchestra tour? Because I'm listening to orchestra music way too little. And finally, I have the chance to, paired with rock as well. So I noticed that in most of the choruses, most of One Ok Rock choruses, Taka is flipping the first part of the chorus by doing another round in the minor or major third. What does that mean? In music, you are building chords which are usually consisting of 3 notes, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. But those 3 notes, at least in minor and major harmonies, are the bass notes, well, the minor or major third, and the 5th. And that's how a chord is built. Now, if it's sounding sad, then it's a minor. If it's sounding a little bit more happy, it's major. In case you haven't had musical education, that's the translation to it. Anyway, what he does here is exactly that, and I'm going to show you how. Bass. When I was king. Well, he does it higher. When I was king. That's the bass. And then he adds the third on it. When I was king. When I was king. When I was king. If you would combine them, maybe put the 2 together in editing. And when I. It's a harmony. Okay, that's just one thing that I wanted to point out. Let's go. Damn it, Tomoya. He's taking the crowd. When Taka is having a break, he's coming in. Oh, we're back to hard rock. Woohoo! Okay, the 2 things that I want to mention, especially this part. Take it away, Taka. Alright, it's late at night. I'm gonna wake up the neighbors, but of course I have to try, don't I? If I go down now, we'll go down fighting! Okay, now everyone's awake. And that's the second part I wanted to mention, the rhythm guitar. Right? If you don't play guitar, you probably don't know that your hand needs to move like this all the time, because that's how you can play around with the rhythm. You don't have to strum the guitar with every stroke of your hand, but you can. And in this case, he has been done most of it like this motion for a while now during the song, and now he's just strumming the whole thing. And that's a nice bridge effect.
Let me hear you, Osaka!
I'm here! Not in Osaka, but I'm here. Was that what I need to see?
When I was king, when I was
And he adds a run. We had everything. What was that? Everything. So many notes. Frick yes! Another one. Another banger, another reason why I'm so hyped about the concert. I Was King by One Ok Rock. Most of the things that I wanted to mention I already mentioned, but I haven't mentioned that it sounds like an anthem, and a lot of One Ok Rock songs sound like an anthem, so they leave a lot of room for crowd control. And that is probably the reason why all of you are telling me I've seen them last week, last year, 5 years ago. I saw them when they were in my country, whatever, and it was life-changing experience. I just summarized about 1,000 comments. By the way, thank you so much for all the comments. I'm trying my best to keep up with them, but I'm enjoying it a lot. That I read more than I can reply to, obviously. Thank you so much for all the engagement. That's just... It's so much fun doing this. And that being said, on to the next request, because there are plenty. Thank you so much. My name is MarCee. Cheers.